Hey y'all, it's Robert, and I've got a video response to David Brit's. Last week he posted a video titled Nostalgia, where he showed off a half dozen of his first ever painted miniatures. They were some Bretonnian archers, and I don't know, it was kind of fun to have a look at some of his old work, and so I thought I'd reciprocate. Now, these aren't the first miniatures ever painted. Those would have been some Dungeons and Dragons models or some BattleTech models. But I've lost my Dungeons and Dragons stuff. I either threw them out or I melted them down. And the BattleTech stuff got repainted. But these are my Space Orks. These are the first 40k army I collected, and they're probably 20 years old. This is the original Space Ork box with some metal miniatures there on the left. Back in the Rogue Trader days, you could get a box of Marines, Space Orks, or Imperial Guard plastics, like 30, 36, 40, for 20, 30 bucks. These are the metal ones, sort of Ork Nazis, I guess. Close up here. Not a very good paint job on them. I didn't do any kind of highlights or anything. Barely stayed in the lines. This one holding a Space Marine missile launcher. Now, I'll probably get some of the terminology wrong, but I think these guys are Goths. It's got a plasma gun here, or a plasma cannon. And there you can see my excellent conversion job where I chopped his hand off and I put an axe on there. These other guys are Goths as well. You can see that excellent job I did on his face. No eyes, no teeth, it's all green. It's one of the metal ones. It's your Nazi Commandant, Space Ork. These guys back here, I kind of painted brown. If I remember right, they are snake bites. They are the more primitive orcs. Looks like it's got a glare on there, but you can see I put a little snake on his back. These blue ones, I don't know, are they death skulls? I don't know, they had blue faces, I remember, in the Here We Go or Wog the Orks books. I don't know why they have arrows on them. Maybe that was an illustration from the book that I copied. Who knows? No idea what clan these guys are supposed to be. These may just be more Goths. These final ones are maybe blood axes, which I know were the orcs who were closer to humans. Look at that, he's giving you a gesture. Down here I've got some of my characters. Well, this guy's not a character. This is a goblin from the 2nd edition box set. I don't think I painted any of the 2nd edition plastic orcs that came in the box. By then I had moved on to Eldar. It's in, I guess you call it Mega Armor now. These guys are probably the best of the bunch. These must have been some of the last I painted. Well, not him. This guy was my war boss. Now, I'm not sure. I think this might have been a Blood Bowl model, because he's holding a plastic chainsword and plastic bolter, so those aren't his weapons. If anyone recognizes him, let me know. But as I was pulling these out of the garage, I found some other historical artifacts here. It's just a bottle of still wet billowas green Citadel colors. Can't believe that's still good. Top's cracked. It hadn't dried out yet. And I have an unopened nightshade, deadly nightshade, and ultramarine blue, unopened. I have some old plastic ultramarines as well. Must have stocked up on blue and never used it. Then I found this Citadel journal. Now, this traveled a long way back in the 90s. It's from England to Mississippi. There's got Paul Sawyer on there telling us it's a bloater. But, you know, back then, White Dwarf was actually a magazine with, you know, rules and, you know, interesting conversion stuff. And slowly it turned into a catalog. And GW figured that people wanted, you know, rules and whatnot, so they put out the Citadel Journal. It's all black and white. It's I think I bought this one because it had had some rules on Necromunda and Dark Elves. I had a touch of playing fantasy, and I had a few Dark Elf models, but never took. But, you know, that's it. That's my nostalgia trip. Be interested if any of y'all have any ancient models you'd like to show off. And thanks for watching.